Let me cut you open and show you that we all bleed the same. You're going to the we didn't choose this whole body. Have the right to judge you for what is lost, but they are the gun of for the self. But they gotta be the same, just an empty shell. A road is a going through the borders of a hate. Leaving jumping back and forth, with feathers to bend. The way that I see, may not be the same in your life. If I'm pushing it, all tolerance is for your side. Be buried in the mud like the rest of our past. There's been the abuse and the scars from fall from light. It's a fallen with some dream of fellow man. This way, your idea is waiting down the way. Walk in the path and it makes a make. Your excuses, your argument, your offenses to your monument. Silent rhetoric in an act so pathetic. Let me swept by the flood of prejudice. Disillusion defined by
Oh my god, we're having so much fun, and we're back. Defined by blood. Tell me about Defined by Blood. What are you defining by blood?
Defined by blood is kind of a... If you listen to the adage that I lead into the song, it's like...
What is the adage?
The adage is if you...
Because you're saying something.
Yeah, I'm saying something.
What are you saying?
If you hate someone based on their nationality, their sexual orientation, or their religion, then let me cut you open and show you that we all bleed the same.
Sup, cuz?
Yeah, because we all...
Checkmate, bitch!
We all have the same color blood in our system.
Yeah.
Our rudimentary physics are all the same. We all have muscle, we all have bones, we all have skin. The color of it makes no fucking difference. It's and the same thing. The fact that people don't have the same nationality or the same anything really just makes it so interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You bastards. And remember, your blood is blue until oxygen hits it. Then it turns red.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, it's such a mind fuck for me. I think about it.
I think the veins are blue.
I think about it too much, which is odd. I'm like, why is it blue? Well, sorry.
Why is it blue?
I'm not trying to derail what the fuck you're saying. I think it's all great points.
They are great points. I was
don't praise yourself. Humility works.
Don't praise myself. I've been humiliated enough. I am not about to take it anymore.
Oh my god, his head just split open again and a demon came out. Where are we?
Hail Satan, that's where we are.
Goodness me.
I know. Goodness will beget you. Anyway, yes.
What the fuck? Where are you goddamn insane?
Yep. The fact is, the song was written as a reaction to how, for lack of a better term, trigger happy some people are. I'm talking about those who are so easily offended. It was something as a result of the reaction behind, for example, when Kaepernick took that knee at that one football game during the national anthem, and this, despite the background of him having approaching veterans, which was bestowed upon me by Joe here.
God bless you.
Yep, he is learning me. And but yeah, it wasn't really about the stance people were. It was more on the reaction and just how people are so easily offended because someone is, a different race. Someone comes from a different background,
or even opinion.
Yeah, or a difference of opinion. Exactly. But really, what Defined by Blood, the title means, that's all we have in common. We all bleed the same. We all have the same physics in our body. So at that point, it's just a losing battle to just hate someone based off of the physical rudiments.
Based off of nothing.
Yeah.
Based off of nothing. I mean,
judge people by character.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Are they cunts or are they respectful? You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's the thing.
But
it's all difference in perception.
But I think also, like, just to piggyback on your point, that people are so quick to be pawns, and no matter what side of the chessboard you're playing on, whether it's the left or the right, and the politicians, the professional politicians, are making money off of everyone being against each other. People are so quick to be pawns and be used by these motherfuckers, and that is where weird, crazy shit happens. Is that people being eager to be pawns, be part of a cause that's dog shit.
Yeah.
Silliness.
It's like there's no basis on it.
Silliness. I mean, I've said a billion times on this podcast, probably not a billion, don't count it. Fact checkers, don't count it, please. But
challenge accepted.
Yeah. I mean, fuck. But I've said several times on this podcast, regular Americans care more about regular Americans than anyone else. It's never going to be a politician, person in power, leader of some fucking dipshit group. It's regular working Americans that give a fuck about regular working Americans. Mm-hmm. And that shit, it's not a race thing. It's not like a education thing, how much money you have thing. You see someone in a shitty situation, you see some woman crying or something like that, you're going to be like, hey man, are you alright? Type thing. And I think that is where most Americans fall in line with this gray area, and not this extreme left or extreme right or any of that bullshit. I think there's a nice gray area where most of us live. And, you know, that's where most Americans live, and that's where most Americans give a fuck about other Americans. Just working people, you know what I mean? We're all just fucking just trying to support our families, work a goddamn job, you know? That's all we're trying to do.
All we're trying to do is support ourselves while maintaining our sanity at that point.
Yeah.
That's the thing. When I think of me personally, when I think of America, what embodies America, I always go to the extreme percentage of people in the working class. Because that is that's what it was really.
That's America.
That's what it was built upon. That's what a
motherfuckers
lot of
were.
other countries were built upon, was the famous 6th W, work.
Yeah.
They have as long as you work, as long as you put in your time, you get back what you receive. You know? And just because you're not getting immediate approval or appraisal or just any satisfaction, just remember, patience is a virtue. Just wait a minute. It will come. Sometimes it takes a minute. So.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I see a lot of these things like on social media where it's like, we're doing this job 40 hours a week for some guy we don't know making a money. Like, bitch, that's not why I'm doing the job. I'm doing a job because they pay me pretty good for doing very shit work, which any drunk monkey could do. You know, you get yourself a good, smart rooster or chicken, and you put him on a forklift, and he could probably do my job better than me. You know, teach him how to strap up freight, and that motherfucker has my job. My job is nothing. But like I was saying, like I get paid pretty good for doing the job I work at, and I'm not doing it for my boss. Fuck them. I'm not doing it for my company or the CEO of my company. I'm doing it for that goddamn paycheck that helps pay for this mortgage on this house and my kids and my wife and all that shit. That's what I'm doing it for. And if I can make it so that I don't hate it so much and I actually kind of enjoy it. And you know what? I did a podcast the other night about I just kind of enjoy my coworkers.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers are crazy. Those fuckers are funny as shit.
There you go. That's what keeps up morale.
One of 3 white guys on my dock. Working the dock, driving forklifts. All the rest are Hispanic gentlemen. And those dudes are the funniest fucking bunch of assholes I've ever had the pleasure to be around. Always fucking with each other. Just always giving each other shit. It's like every construction job I've ever had. They're just funny as shit. And that makes my easy ass job a little less fucking painful to be away from my family during my work hours.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand that. That was something when Tyler, my bassist, shout out, he
Tyler!
Yeah, Tyler! He got me the job that I have now as the builder for panels, in which a lot of wires go in and help house the electricity for a bunch of department stores or whatever. I don't know where it goes. I just build this shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, he told me, he's like, my job is hiring. If you want to come in, I can be a reference. The only thing is, you kind of have to build a thick skin. Why? Because the people there, they will fuck with you, and you won't know whether or not they're joking. I've been living with that my whole fucking life, so I think I'm well ahead of you on that.
Yeah.
And yeah, me being in that position, there are certain times when people are getting so heated with each other, and they are just fucking around, but you can't tell whether or not they're joking around or if a fight's gonna break out.
Yeah.
But that's what makes it so fucking entertaining.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there screwing panels together with a little wrench and a screwdriver. So that offers some unique entertainment.
Yeah, man. I just like that kind of work. I've always just liked that kind of work. Just you're on a job site with a bunch of fucking assholes, and you're all being assholes to each other and talking shit. And the guy, unfortunately, for the younger guys in my job that try to fuck with me, decades of experience on construction sites and manual labor sites and shit. I can just fucking either embrace it in a self-deprecation manner that's funny to everybody, or I can flip it on them and make them look like an asshole and everybody's laughing at them. So, I think it's just all experience, man. You just fucking
experience and endurance.
Yeah.
You just gotta have to de-evolute yourself back to the days when you were in middle school courtyards.
Exactly. That's what it is. It's fucking the smart kid on the fucking playground who can be like, oh yeah, well, I heard your mother is a whore.
Oh shit! He just said that about your mama, man.
He said that about your mama.
Fuck. Remember when that was like the be-all, end-all insult to like win you the fucking roast?
But I could flip them. I could flip it. Even in junior high, I could flip it. I had friends like, yeah, but your mama. I'm like, dude, my mom's kind of fat. You really want to fuck her? You into fat chicks? You into fat old chicks? That's weird.
No, you didn't fuck my mama, bud. My mama fucked you.
Yeah, my mom would fuck you. She's had decades of experience, and you are 15.
Oh, it's
you would pop in a second.
You can fuck my mama.
And
the only thing is, you gotta fuck my dad too.
Yeah,
that's just what comes with the contract.
She'd be swearing at you and finish for popping so fast.
But my mom is Italian, so when you finish with her, you gotta remember to say, "I've had better."
Also,
trust me, you will not forget what happens afterwards.
Is your mom Italian?
Yes, she is.
Oh, no shit.
Yep. She is.
So your mom is gonna feed them at least 4 meals before they even get down.
Yeah.
So energy will go right out the fucking window.
Yep. And all they gotta do is just.
Why are we doing this? Why are we going down this path?
I don't know.
We don't want to talk about our mom's vaginas, do we?
I don't like to think about where I came from, but
yeah.
Actually, I didn't come out of there. I was a C-section.
Ew, gross.
So yeah, I was big when I was born, baby.
Yeah, you were. You big fuck. God, you're gorgeous. We love you. We love you. I gotta have you on here more. I'm excited about next weekend. We're gonna do a podcast just dedicated to the band The Damned.
Oh, and The Damned are damn amazing.
I hung out with you at the Damned show.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we hung out, dude.
Yeah, we just stood at a table. I was there with my little notebook reviewing the show and just enamored
I didn't know
with those
you were
guys.
doing anything.
I was doing that for the Utah Chronicle. I was working for them while I was in college.
Jesus,
Yeah,
look
as
at
an
you.
intern. Yeah.
I was an intern at the.
Yeah.
Are you
There's
eventually
the
trying
flex.
to? Are you eventually trying to become like a journalist type thing, like a real?
Well, yeah, eventually, yes, but really on my own volition, because the stuff I am interested in writing, which is the underground culture,
Yeah.
and all these up and coming artists and stuff of which I actually give a shit,
Yeah.
you know, and that is so niche that you really, yeah, you can review it. I mean, I do review it. I have a lot of passion when it comes into writing anything about a band of which I'm passionate.
Yeah.
But as far as the broad spectrum goes, it's not like the Tribune is looking for stuff like that.
No.
They're looking for like sports writers and shit like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do it really to.
I think that might be
pay it
where,
forward.
like, just because the future of newspapers, it's not looking good.
Yeah, print journalism is
Print
in its
journalism.
twilight days.
Yeah.
I hate to admit that,
But
yeah. It's,
I think specific kind of niche journalism you're talking about, things like Slug Magazine, City Weekly, and what you're talking about, like underground musicians, artists, and all that stuff like that. Whole Sagan Collective you're involved with.
yeah.
I think that is really kind of the future of careers in journalism that people give a fuck about. It's just you've got to get people to give a fuck about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know, I think it's like almost kind of like word of mouth, like, oh, this thing is really cool, you know. And all of it's gonna be like on the internet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like even comic books are moving that way.
Yeah, everything's on the internet.
Yeah.
Everything's digital. That's
Yeah.
the age we're living in.
Yeah. But there's also still like the other side of comic books where it's like, okay, there's a lot of variants for this comic book, which means there's different covers for all of that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know. I think there's more opportunity though for independent kind of writers like yourself.
Yeah.
To do that shit.
Yeah, I agree with that, and that's kind of what me and my buddy, we've been
You and your buddy.
me and my buddy.
Yeah.
We've been harping on that because we've always been interested in like the underground / alternative scene.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we grew up as the Jackass generation.
Yeah.
So we loved outlandish and outrageous things like that,
Yeah.
and we wanted to attempt to recreate that. So that's our reality.
Yeah.
And we just happen to really love music that not a lot of people know about.
Yeah.
And we want to get other people involved with.
Well, I think that is something that everyone can appreciate when you have a music, or when you have a music. You got one of them musicals.
Yep,
You
one
say-
whole music.
You say you got one. I got one music. I will trade you my music for this carburetor. No, sorry. That was my uncle talking, not the one I'm molesting. I broke Eric. I broke him. I broke this fucker. Ah, yeah.
Oh, just a little.
Yeah.
Don't
How you
worry,
doing?
put a Band-Aid on it and then come back right into the fold. And I'm back.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about.
You
The
were talking
music.
about your uncle.
It's easy. No, it's easy to get people into independent music and underground music, because if they tell you, "Oh, I like this band that's kind of mainstream or whatever," you could say, "Oh, well, you like this band. You should really check out this band."
Yeah.
Who that band ripped the fuck off. You know what I mean?
Yep. That's kind of the thing we're going with, where it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, everything's on the internet.
And that's for every genre, I think.
Yeah.
That's for every fucking genre.
That is the thing.
You know, but
Like, yeah. burping. Like I
You're
said, the
just
bubbles are
burping,
as bacon.
Bacon.
As bacon.
I love bacon.
So do I.
I'm for it.
Bacon is the shit.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, vegans. No, there's no vegans that listen to this shit.
It's okay, your vegan bacon is not as good.
Vegans don't listen to this. I can tell you that right now.
The thing is, like, yeah, everything is on the internet, so now more so, people are, when they discover something on the internet, they're always the second to find it. You know, and that's kind of the old human condition where everyone wants to feel special. It's like, I am the one who discovered this. You know, this is cool.
No, there were natives living here way before you got here.
True.
They have a lot of lessons to teach you. You should listen to them.
Exactly. This is just kind of the digital version of that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, what people... Not exactly I discovered it, but they want to feel like they discovered something that not a lot of people know about. They want to feel like they're in a niche. They want to feel in on the secret, so to speak.
Yeah.
So the fact is, like, you can't exactly find that on the internet because every fucking thing is on the internet. You think of something as crazy as, I don't know, a monkey getting AIDS from fucking an orangutan.
Hot.
There is something about it on the internet.
That's hot. I would jack off to that.
I would. Yeah.
Or a dude getting a doorknob shoved up his asshole while being spit in his mouth by his paper boy.
Yep. A stroke of the keys, stroke of the dick. That's about.
My goodness.
That's about all it takes.
Yeah. How do you do?
But it all equates to the fact that finding new things is near effortless. You don't. It's like you feel more of a satisfaction when you put in more effort into discovering something. Whether or not it was discovered before anyone else, you know?
Yeah.
Where it's like, you know, the best thing I think of is when you're in a record store, pre-digital age, and you're scrolling through the CDs or the records pretty much, and you find something that appeals to your taste, just based on the album cover alone, or the band name, or the album title, whatever. You feel a connection already with that, as opposed to just searching for a name on Spotify or Apple Music or whatever. You know, it's just like here's the keystrokes going.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, you actually had to physically remove yourself from your little basement, go somewhere else, outside. I know, vitamin D, the death of us all.
No!
And then you had to, like,
it's burning.
you had to put actual effort into finding something. That's how you develop taste. That's how you develop personality, motherfucker. So it's like, yeah, I found it on the internet. Oh, yeah, you can find that.
Yeah.
Anyone could have found that.
Also, I think that's how we... I don't know if I'm trying to make this bigger than it really is, but I think it's how we as a nation and even a world, we start to give more of a fuck about each other because we run into each other at this record store and we're like, oh, hey, how you doing, you know, type thing. Or even, I just saw that person. Yeah, I just saw them at the record store. They bought an album I like, you know. Maybe just, I don't know, I guess that's kind of just my hopeful side.
Yeah.
Am I grasping at straws? I think so. I think I might be. Maybe I am. Hey, fuck you. I'll grasp at my straws. But
straws are all like
I just think that, you know, getting outside and, you know, I see the irony in me doing a podcast and using social media to put it out and put out my opinions and all that jazz, but I also I'm also liking to encourage people to get out in the world and talk to your neighbor and talk to people you see at the record store or the concert, whatever. And, you know, great if they have the same kind of opinion of you, but especially if they have a different opinion than you.
Precisely.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta piss again.
Oh my goodness, Eric.
Yeah.
What the fuck is up with this bladder? Is this part of your head injury?
I don't know what's part of my head injury. Oh dear.
Jesus Christ, we're running out of time. Eric, what's going on with like shows coming up? Because I know the COVID thing. Did you guys take advantage of that? Write some new shit?
We took advantage of it. A lot of shit is written, and now we've basically got a hold of a new song, and the title is Warmongers.
What was that thing he just did before he said warmongers?
A drum roll.
Oh
Well. Perhaps it'd be better if I did this.
Cute. No.
Warmongers.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't think about that until
Yeah,
now.
you gotta think about Christmas Vacation before you do a drum roll.
Yeah. Whoops.
Alright, warmongers, yeah.
But yes, Warmongers. It was a fun fact. Here's a little trivial thing, and you'll be the first to know of this. Ah. That really did not make any sense. But it is the oldest song in the written catalog, as I came up with the title and wrote some lyrics to it when I was 16, and throughout the years it's been getting revised and repolished, and some words were shifted around, some notes and riffs were given some things, and now I'm officially 10 some odd years later, seen it come about in this physical form.
I think a lot of times that's one of the best songs that a band puts out. It's like, oh yeah, we've had this in the catalog for years and years, and we kept working on it and blah blah blah, but here it is. And then it's like, damn, that's the best song these bitches ever wrote.
Yeah, it's going to be.
It's going to be, is what it said.
It might be. It's one of the more. It's one of the songs that's leaning more on the punk side as opposed to the metal side.
Yeah.
But that's our magic, motherfucker. We're playing to all sides.
Yeah.
Like that was always the idea between. With Anonymous, we wanted to create a conglomeration of hardcore, metal, and punk.
Yeah.
So that way we could bring the fragmented scenes together under one roof, pretty much.
But does it feel more punk or does it feel more metal?
Sometimes it feels more punk. Right now it feels more punk, and that's mostly in the vein to the people we attract. Right now we're playing more punk rock shows. We played a bunch of metal shows, and people have flocked to us a little bit from that paradigm, but punks are like digging the fuck out of us.
Oh no.
And yeah,
man.
And it's pretty crazy because we're heavier than the average punk rock band. I mean, I consider ourselves more metallic hardcore than anything, but we got a lot of punk underneath our system.
Hey man.
Yeah.
Whatever the people want, man, that's you keep feeding it to them and embrace that shit.
Pretty much. It's like the idea is no matter what scene you're a part of, if you're a metalhead, you're a skinhead, you're a hardcore kid, you're a vegan straight edge, fucking liberal, whatever. It doesn't matter where you are. The idea is like, I hope you listen to our band and you find something that you can attach to.
Yeah.
That you can like it. You can like just one song or you can like all the songs. Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
Just as long as people are still attending our shows.
Oh yeah, man. So what about shows? I mean, the whole COVID thing put everything on hiatus.
Yeah.
It seems like shows are, people are starting to get the vaccine and all that jazz. And
I got my vaccine.
Did you? Did you get microchipped by the government? They're following you?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Now they have me. Now they're following me twice as much as they used to.
Does it itch at all? Your microchip?
I gotta say, I thought this was just a result of my head injury, but maybe that vaccine is not all that's cracked up to be.
Oh, fuck.
It's like, oh, fuck, they created a vaccine. Well, if we can't kill them off, then we might as well just keep monitoring them.
Yeah, we'll just keep monitoring them from a distance. Not that they all have cell phones that they just post everything. The most mundane bullshit.
No one cares.
For no reason.
No one cares if you took a shit.
Yeah, I just bought a Dr. Pepper and watched the new King Kong movie. That wasn't that good. Raise the roof?
Cool.
Hashtag King Kong, hashtag Dr. Pepper.
Oh dear, wasn't that good? Anyway.
Did you guys take advantage of any of those like live concert, live stream type concert?
Yeah, we
type
did.
things?
We did one live stream,
Yeah.
and only one because bit of a subplot that was going on with my recovery for my head injury.
Oh,
Our shit fucker of a roommate kind of took advantage of the fact that me and Shawnee were on our knees, just like really dealing with my recovery, the fact that I was out of a job, and the fact that I was splitting time between my parents and my actual home.
Oh shit! I would just kind of stay at mom and dad's, dude.
God, just to kind of take over the house, pretty much.
Yeah.
And she never gave a fuck about me. Needless to say, I don't give a fuck about her. But that was one of Shawnee's very good friends.
Oh, wow.
And so she had to cut her off when those true colors started to show.
Yeah.
So she was dealing with that emotional travesty on top of what she was dealing with me. So
yeah.
So yeah, we had to move out of that house, which sucked because that basement was our practice space.
Yeah.
So we couldn't play a lot. We couldn't rehearse. And we did a live stream show I think it was in the middle of June or July. I can't remember. It was last summer.
Uh-huh.
And we did that on the as one of the Beehive Instafests.
Oh,
where it was like, since Beehive can't be doing any shows,
right,
as opposed to, 3 to 4 shows every week.
Yeah, a lot of shows every week.
It was crazy.
Multiple shows.
And then it just came to a halt. And now those shoes, yeah.
I like their shoes.
Live shoes.
I like Adidas. That's just me.
I wears me some little checkerboard Vans.
Yeah.
Hail Ridgemont High. All right, Hamilton. But yeah, that was our way of like, yes, we want to be able to play.
Yeah.
We want to be able to keep the support coming in, the financial support as opposed to the communal support as well.
Yeah.
Because the shows were what was keeping the rent in that place going.
Yeah.
So yeah, and the restaurant was still open. It was still functioning.
Right.
Not for dine-in, but for takeout.
Right.
And so yeah, that was our only time that we played, and we didn't have a place to play it. And our friend opened up her basement for us just so we could use it for really 20 minutes just for us to play our shows. We had not rehearsed. The last time we all played together, semi-together, was when we went into Andy Patterson's to record our EP.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and that doesn't count as practice, but it counts for a fucking EP, and that's better.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was, and yeah, we played a pretty disfragmented set because one, our guitarist was constantly out of tune. We forgot the transitions to multiple parts of the song.
Oh shit, man, that sounds awesome.
It was pretty rad. But it was like, you know what? We don't care. We're still playing for an audience, despite the fact that it's a digital audience.
Yeah.
And we all got to be together for about 20 minutes playing our fucking tunes.
Yeah.
And it was a while before we got a space down at Downtown Music, so that we could all play in a physical format under one roof again.
Yeah. I don't know why you guys keep playing at Downtown Music. Downtown Music is the grossest place ever.
Oh,
I went to see Occultist Ritual, friends of mine. Also Salt Lake City Band. Oh, I'm sorry, am I boring you, Eric?
Yeah, you know.
Fucking cunt.
It's nothing personal, I just get bored real easily.
Sorry, babe. I went to Positively 4th, over there on 4th and 3rd, right by old Area 51. Much nicer area, much nicer venue. I went in their bathroom. I didn't want to throw up from the smell. I'm just saying, maybe move away from Downtown Music. You're settling for the fat girl when really you deserve the cutie pie.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm just a glutton for punishment.
Yeah, I guess so, because their bathroom at Downtown Music smells like straight up piss ammonia. And it's never been cleaned. And it's never not smelled like that. For decades. For decades. I don't know why we're talking about this. We got 4 minutes left. I don't want to talk about this.
But yeah, if you want to come say hi to us, we're at Downtown Music, I guess.
Yeah, no, I will not. I'd much rather say hi to you on a random alley or street corner filled with meth addicts stabbing people with syringes than at Downtown Music.
Well, Downtown Music's got all those things.
Yeah, I fucking know that, man. You text me what bar you're at. I'm happily there. I'll be there in a second.
Okay, fine. Yeah, that's actually much cooler.
It's called Aces. Aces High Saloon.
Aces High. We're there every week, motherfucker.
Yeah, bitch.
At least I am.
What night? Saturday?
Pretty much. Every Saturday or Friday.
Friday? Oh, see, I work Fridays, but if you're there on a Saturday, I'll go up there and have a beer with you.
All right.
But I do like Aces very much. It's like a metal. Also, they play country music every once in a while.
Yeah.
They always have horror movies playing on the TV screens.
Not the last time I've been there. The last time it was Thundercats.
Oh, fuck. That sounds like them, though.
Yeah.
That's totally them. They would totally do that.
It's reveling in 80s nostalgia. Not just music, but
Yeah.
TV shows as well.
Yeah, no, they fucking totally do that shit.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I was there on St. Patty's Day, and I was just like, you know what? Just keep giving me Golden Spikes. I don't want your green beer that's gross. I don't want it. Just give me good beer.
Yeah, and they got it. And they got a pool table, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I sat way in the back, away from all the weirdos that are dressed up and shit. And I just sat there and I just watched old wrestling videos.
Nice.
What the fuck are we talking about?
We're giving a plug to Aces High.
We are. Aces High. Go there. Aces High Saloon. All right, man.
I got one
Jesus
more plug.
Christ.
We do have a show coming up. We do have a show.
Plug it.
At Urban Lounge on June 11th, we will be playing pretty much our first show since this whole COVID strike. And we'll be playing with two other wonderful hardcore bands. One, Social Stigma, Vegan Anarchist Hardcore. They're wonderful. They're fucking awesome. Check them out.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. Some people may not, but I think they're awesome. You know who else I think is awesome? The band that's headlining, Villain. Villain is is probably my favorite hardcore band to come out of Salt Lake in recent years. They got two fucking wonderful, solid EPs back to back, and they got a full album that they released last year. It is fucking rad.
So rad.
Listen to them and come watch them live. Come watch us live. Come watch Social Stigma live. It's going to be the first time we have a show this year since last year. My God, I don't know what it's like to say, yes, we will play that show.
There are tears coming from his eyes.
And also my dick.
Tears streaming from his eyes and his dick. His pants are all wet. I don't know what to do right now. I'm feeling really uncomfortable in my own house.
You're gonna feel
man.
comfortable pretty soon.
Yeah, we're gonna have man sex. Gross.
Well,
all right, anonymous slc.bandcamp.com. Also, check Eric out on SLC Punk's podcast.
SLC Punk Cast.
Oh, sorry, did I fuck that up?
A little bit. Just
I'm
by
sorry.
one letter.
No, yeah, fix it.
SLC Punk Cast. That's all one
Punkcast.
word.
Jesus Christ. Thank you so much for being here, Eric. I
Thank you
appreciate
so
it.
much.
I miss you. I love you.